Welcome back to your 30-day wellness challenge with Abby. I'm Abby and we are on day 2, Find Your Breath. Now I want you to come find a comfortable seat, whether that's on your blanket or on your mat or on your chair. And once you find that comfortable seat, gently close your eyes and start to be aware of your breath. And as you're starting to be aware of your breath, I want you to breathe in through your nose and notice how the air is slightly cooler going in and then slightly warmer going out. So as you're taking your deep breaths, I want you to notice, inhale, how it's slightly cooler, and then as you exhale, how it feels slightly warmer. So again, let's take some nice big deep breaths and just notice the difference between your inhale and your exhale. How that air seems a bit cooler as you inhale and then warmer as you exhale. And now I want you to bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your abdomen. I want you to feel your heart beating with your right hand and feel your tummy with your left hand. And as you're feeling your heart beating, thank your heart for beating all day, every day, and pumping your blood and keeping you alive. So again, this right hand is on your heart. Feel your heart beating and thank your heart for pumping all your blood all day, every day. And do this while keeping your eyes gently closed to help you be present to this moment. And now as your left hand is at your abdomen, I want you to notice the rise on your inhale as you're focusing on your breath. The rise on your inhale in your abdomen, and then also the fall on your exhale. Again, while keeping your eyes gently closed, remaining present to this moment. And now I want you to thank your belly for digesting all your food all day, every day. Just think what your body all does without you even asking it to. How your heart doesn't skip a beat, how your abdomen just keeps working hard and digesting all that food that you eat every day, and how remarkable your body is and how it works. So now, again, a reminder to keep your eyes gently closed and be present. And while focusing on your breath, thank your heart and thank your abdomen. And now, notice how the simple act of bringing attention to your breath can help you find the present moment. You can slowly release them. Notice how by doing this very short, very brief breathing exercise can allow you to be more present and thankful. And now let's bring our hands to prayer at Heart Center and dedicate our practice today. Again, we are finding our breath. We are allowing our breath to be present in this moment. and allow us and remind us of how hard our heart and our abdomen work for us, and how important it is to be thankful. Go ahead and release your hands. We're going to do a little breathing exercise, another one. I want you to bring your hands right out in front. Again, you can come have a seat in your chair if that's more comfortable. And now we're going to slowly bring our hands together as we inhale, fingertips together. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly bring them apart. So think of it as you're pulling taffy apart, or you're pulling bubble gum apart, just something really sticky. So inhale, and now slowly exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Take some deep breaths here. Go at your own pace, bringing the hands together as you inhale, and then let that exhale be long. And again, as you come together, inhale and exhale. Now we're going to switch up the hands. We're going to bring the right palm on top. Take your inhale and exhale. And again, as they come together, you take your inhale and exhale. And again, bring them together as you inhale. Exhale, let that exhale be long. Think about that really stretchy taffy or that stretchy, sticky bubble gum. And then slowly come back together. It's up to you if you're breathing through your nose or you're breathing through your mouth. I just want them to be deep breaths. And let's take our inhale and exhale. As you bring them back together, inhale and exhale. And one more time, as they come back together, take your inhale and exhale. Nice work. Let's release those hands. Let's bring the hands alongside here. Let's gaze up either at the ceiling or up into the sky here. Take your inhale, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Let's add in the arms. Reach them all the way up through the fingertips. Take your inhale and exhale. Slowly drop your chin to your chest. One more time, using the arms, bring them all the way up, reach through the fingertips, take your inhale and exhale all the way down as the chin drops down to your chest. And now let's walk our gaze back. Whenever I'm stretching or I'm doing my yoga practice or I'm working on improving my strength, the breath that I use is matching my breath. I like to inhale to 4, exhale to 4. And while you're matching your breath and you're counting, that will allow you to be present, and it will help deepen your stretch, your pose. It'll help deepen and focus on that strengthening exercise that you're doing. So now we're going to inhale to 4, exhale to 4. Let's slowly release the hands. Let's bring them all the way back up again. Inhale to 4. And now slowly release to 4. Let those arms be long. And as you come down, drop your chin to your chest. Let's do that again. We're going to inhale to 4, count to 4, reach through the fingertips, and then as you exhale, release those arms to 4, all the way down. Let's slowly walk our gaze back. Now we're going to stretch out that mid back. You can either do that while sitting or on a chair if that's more comfortable again, or you can do that in your cat-cow stretch. So I'm going to demonstrate just while sitting, and then I'll go into the cat and cow. You're going to bring your arms around like you're at the base of a big tree. You're going to arch your back, drop your chin to your chest. This is another great time to inhale to 4. And then as you exhale, slowly release your arms and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now, if you're in your cat and cow stretch, you're gonna come to all 4s to table. I like a little extra padding on my knees. Hands are gonna be right below your shoulders. Knees are gonna be right below your hips. Feet are just resting. And you're gonna drop your belly down, bring your head forward. This is your cow pose. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit my chair. Take your inhale here, so this is another great time. Inhale to 4, and now exhale to 4. Arch your back, bring your chin to your chest. Great space throughout your mid-back. Let's do that again. Drop your belly down. Here we're in our cow pose. Take your inhale to 4. And now exhale to 4. Bring your chin to your chest. This time, slowly rock forward and back, creating more space throughout your spine. Maybe you're giving a little wave here with your hips, side to side. Go ahead and play with this stretch. And now, let's focus on our breath. Inhale to 4 in your cow pose, and now exhale to 4. Arch your back up into cat. Again, you're playing with the stretch. You're rocking forward and back. And maybe rocking your hips side to side if that feels good. All right, now we're gonna move into a downward facing dog. So I'm gonna set my blanket up on my chair, since my deck's a little damp from last night. I'm gonna curl my toes under, and I'm gonna press back to downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your feet here. If you're in a chair or in that seated pose, go ahead and keep doing your arms around the big base of the tree. But if you're in your downward facing dog, pedal out your feet. You're driving your heels to your mat and your chest towards your knees, creating a flat back here. Fingers are spread out wide. Fingertips are gripping your mat. Another great time to inhale to 4, exhale to 4. So as you exhale, that's when you drive those heels down and your chest towards your knees. Inhale to 4, exhale to 4. And now I'm going to take an inhale to 4 as I gaze at my hands. And then as I exhale, I'm going to slowly step your feet to your hands. And if you're on a chair, I want you to slowly come to stand with your knees bent, feet are at hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbow for ragdoll. Keep the chair nice and close so you have that for support if you need it. And then just slowly waving side to side. Now this is another time to focus on breath, but this time I want you to inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, I want you to exhale through your mouth. So it's like you're sighing it out, you're letting it go. take a gracious bend in your knees. Let your arms be nice and relaxed here in this ragdoll pose. Every time you exhale to 4, let it go. Let it go. Exhale through your mouth. Sigh it out. Check in with your jaw and make sure that your jaw is relaxed. We often tighten up our jaw without even knowing it. And now let's slowly release those hands, and we're going to roll up like a rag doll. The slower you can go, the better. And as you come all the way up, I'm going to turn to the side here. Feet are at hip distance apart. You can always do this in your chair as well. Let's bring the arms all the way back up. Reach through the fingertips. Take your inhale to 4. And now exhale to 4 as the chin drops down to your chest. Let's do that again, but this time we're going to forward fold all the way down. I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to take our inhale, and as you exhale to 4, you're leading with your chest. You're swan diving all the way down to forward fold. So take a nice gracious bend in your knees again. You do you. You listen to what feels comfortable here. Driving your head to your mat. Let it go. Exhale through your mouth. And now let's slowly roll up like a rag doll again. Let's do that again. Bring it up. Reach through the fingertips. Take your inhale to 4. And now exhale to 4. Leading with your chest. Swan dive down, all the way down to forward fold. See if you can get a little bit farther this time. And now let's slowly roll up like a rag doll. All right, I'm gonna turn and come have a seat on my mat again. All right, let's move into a little seated twist here, and let's find our breath again. Left hand behind, right hand to the outside of that left knee. Inhale to 4 as you lengthen your spine, and exhale to 4 as you twist. You can also do this while you're sitting in your chair. The left arm is going to be behind the back of the chair, of course. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to twist. Keep the left hand nice and close, and keep finding more length through your spine, through the crown of your head. And now let's slowly release. Right hand behind, left hand to the outside of that right knee. Inhale to 4, exhale to 4. Inhale to 4, find more length in your spine. Exhale to 4. And now let's slowly release. All right, I have my block here today because I've had some yoga students that find it more comfortable to have a seat on their block instead of sitting in that cross-legged position. So if you are more comfortable, I'm just going to show you this example with sitting on the block and having the feet forward. You can easily do your twists and your deep breathing while sitting on this block. So lots of options here to have a successful practice as you're focusing on breath and as you're focusing on your wellness. You have your chair, mat, and block. And of course, making sure that you're drinking plenty of water. All right, we are going to end our practice today by bringing our hands back to prayer at Heart Center, gently closing our eyes and thinking about our breath, and then also placing our right hand on our heart and our left hand on our abdomen. And again, being aware of everything that they do for us. And still focusing on breath. Feeling your chest rise up as you inhale and slowly coming down as you exhale. Hands are back at prayer. Namaste. So today, with your notebook, I want you to write in day 2, finding your breath. And I want you to think about what times throughout your day can you sit and find your breath again? Can you take breaks? Are there some short breaks that you can take throughout your day to find your breath, to calm your mind, to let your spine breathe, to allow yourself to be thankful? So in your notebook, I want you to write down those times and when you can find those breaks to really focus on breath, to calm your mind, calm your body, and focus on your health and wellness. Thank you for joining me. Day 2, check.